Hello. Welcome to another video from 10x Investor Education. So this is a very interesting video that I have not covered these kind of stocks before. So the reason I will tell you in a minute. This is about basic materials and metals stocks I keep on buying in my portfolio, and I will show you a couple of the stocks and also the interesting ETFs that you can cover. And I believe some of these commodities, metals, materials, everybody need to own in their portfolio for multiple reasons. If you believe it or not, just few years back when we bought our house in Florida, so we were literally, it's a buyer market. So literally we were able to go around, pick a couple of homes that are already pre-built and choose and bargain with builder and then get the best price and get all the closing costs covered and get the best rates and close the deal. Right now, for the same community, the builders are actually asking people to bid for homes. So almost 100 to 150K. The values of the homes went up in last 2 to 3 years. COVID-19 pandemic is the main reason, and that is causing these basic material stocks such as whether it's a cement, concrete, iron, copper. All these stocks have been going up. The prices of these metals skyrocketing almost every week or every month. So, and same thing with my portfolio. These stocks have been hitting almost new highs every week. I keep on adding on small dips, but I believe this will continue for next couple of quarters. I think you should seriously consider looking into this sector. So this is not pure advice to buy these stocks, but understand why I'm buying these stocks, and I'll actually show my portfolio how many of the stocks I own and what I'm doing, and how I'm doing options on the stocks as well. So let me share my screen and let's talk about these stocks. Please click the like button. Please subscribe to my video. And this is a different video than penny stocks or than SPACs. And this is like one of my favorite sector to be in 2021. I'm talking about you guys. So one is copper. As you can see here, the copper prices in 2019 is around 6,300, and 2020 December is on 7,700. Now it is close to $9,000. Similarly, if you look at iron prices, so around within, as you can see here, so this is April 2020, $84, and now it's $168. Almost prices doubled. And as you can see here, the cement prices as well. So the cement prices did not go up like copper and then iron, but still they keep going consistently at 3 to 4% per year. So all these prices, they are at the peak, and I have been hearing these prices will going to crash, but they have not crashing. And as you can see here, every month itself they are increasing by 1 or 2%. So the reason is multiple reasons, because the demand and supply has constrained for multiple reasons, and demand has been going up. That is the reason why these prices are hitting new high every day. So let's take one simple stock that I like buying in my portfolio. So this is cement company based in Mexico known as Semex. The symbol is CX. So this is, as you can see here, Semex is largest ready-made concrete company and one of the largest aggregate companies in the world. Okay, so they produce cement for a lot of countries. In 2019, the company sold roughly 63 million tons of cement, and then ready-made mix and 135 millions of aggregates. So the company annual cement production capacity roughly 105 million tons. So 24% sales come from Europe, and 23% Mexico, 30% United States, and 13% South America. So their production and their revenue coming actually diversify across multiple regions. As you can see here, I would like to show my holdings in my stock. So I only have around 1%, 1.5%, and I used to have a lot more stocks, but as you know, I do not hold stock for very long time. I do lot of covered calls. As you can see here, almost you can see all my 800 stocks are in covered calls and $10. So whenever on the dips, I keep buying, and I get around 8%. So the 8% and the percentage increase in the stock price, I am happy with this. As you can see here, around already 22% up. So this is 1 year chart of Semex. So it is close to 270% in a year. As you can see, every month, every week, it hits a new high. Almost this week up 6%. So I keep buying on dips, and then I keep selling covered calls on ups, and that is how I rotate. And I believe cement and this company is actually $2 at the bottom, and now it's close to $7.50. I believe it is going to hit by $10 close to end of the year. So do not take my word, do not take this as an advice to buy this particular stock, but this is what I believe in these materials. That's the reason why I keep buying stocks on dips, selling covered calls. I take 30% in the stock price and another 10% in covered call price. I keep buying and selling, so that in case the stock falls, I'm not in a negative. So the next stock I am talking about is Freeport. The symbol is FCX. This is a copper, one of my favorite copper mining company. So as you can see, here is one of the biggest not just copper. So they also produce gold, molybdenum, and other metals. So this can be, you can think of, they supply North America, South America, a lot of places. And also, as you can see here, they are hitting new 52-week high almost every week. You can see some bumps, but end of the day, they are hitting new 52 highs. So the tips rank rated is a 9, and CFRA rating is 5-star. I'm not going to get into the financials of every stock. It's going to take a long time, but the reasons why I'm telling is because these stocks are top rated, and a lot of financial investors, they have been buying these stocks for their funds. So this reason I like this stock as well, and it went up a lot in almost this week from $32, $33 to $38. Probably I will hold on a little bit to correction to add more, but this is the status of this Freeport copper stocks. Again, these commodities, these materials are like go up in a cycle, come down in a cycle. So you got to actually time some of these prices when you're buying the stocks. So the next, another favorite of mine is VALE. So VALE is one of the biggest iron producers in Brazil, and also so just like BHP, they are also one of the highest iron ore producers. Not only iron, they also produce nickel, and as you guys know, we need nickel for a lot of electrical vehicles. And as you can see here, again around $13-14, the stock went to already close to $20, and the tips rank rating is 10 again on this one, and CFRA rating is 4 stars. So again, these stocks almost is been hitting another high this week, and as you can see here, my holdings another 1% in this company. Most of my stocks, again like CX, I have sold in covered calls, and I still have 250 stocks, and around 30% up, and that is what I do. So I buy on some dips, and the stocks up, again I sell on covered calls. But I do believe in long term, but as I said, these material stocks are cyclicals, so I would like to take some of the profit when they go up. So I certainly believe for at least for next couple of quarters, I think Monday or sometime VALE is going to show their production numbers that might have impact on stock price. So certainly keep an eye on the stock price of VALE. So the next stock I'm talking about is Cleveland-Cliffs Incorporated. This is based in, so is vertically integrated producer of iron ore and steel press. Just like VALE, Cleveland-Cliffs also basically a steel mining, iron mining company. So as you can see here, this is not that little bit high volatile company compared to rest of the stocks, but still almost 60% held by institutions. And this is where tips rank rate them as at 8, and actually CFRA rates them at actually strong buy. As you can see here, before a week, I think 2 weeks back, it hit on Biden plans, it hit close to $20, $21, around 2 weeks back, and then it actually consolidating around $18. I think this is probably settled, and where is probably $17 to $18 is a good price for this stock, I believe. So I still own the stocks a lot, not a lot, but at least around 1.5%, and I have been buying the stock since $4-5 that I heard on CNBC from Jim Lathel, and I have been selling a lot of the stocks again in covered calls in my portfolio. So I certainly own the stocks again. Look for another dip to buy into more stocks of this. So if people are not scared of these materials, because these prices can actually correct by 10-20%. So there is multiple options. So this is how I track some of my favorite ETFs as well as stocks in this material sector. As I showed you, I own Cleveland Cliffs, Semex, VALE, and all these stocks, and also there are multiple ETFs you can own. So as you can see here, Cleveland Cliffs is the only stock that is down from 52-week high from this chart, from this stats. But most of these ETFs and stocks, they are very close to their 52-week high. So which means they are going up and touching new highs every week. So if you take one of ETFs here, let's say PIC, right? So if you look at the PIC ETFs, so as you can see here, so it still has 2% yield, around 17% already up for the year, $1 billion in assets. Not assets, $1 billion in net assets. And if you look at the holdings, they own VALE, they own Freeport, and they own a lot of other more diversified, more diversified metals and mining company they own. So this is again one of my favorite ETF in this sector. If you don't want to buy individual stocks, this is how. So I know these won't double in 2 months, 3 months, but given the market where it is, you need to diversify in where you materials and metals and commodity sector, and this is the best way to diversify in this sector. You decently get some growth as well as some dividend and stability in your portfolio. So please let me know what do you think about the stocks in general, the sector, and whether you like it or not. So please click the like button on my video. Please subscribe to my channel, and see you on my next video. Thank you.